teams, Chris, we're going to see? What's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA?
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And he can't get the first one.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Here is Russell. Pass to Cauley Stein. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Up top, Curry, defended by Beverly. Beverly against Curry. Outside, Russell launches a 3. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. JaMychal Green is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center position. So the wing on the left. Robinson for 3. Here's Green. And the rejection by Zubac. And he's able to get it back. Burks against George. Just 3 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Curry against Beverly. Now here's Curry. Guarded closer. And the pass to Burks. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers ahead. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. Well, for the Clippers, Kenny, what's your take?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out more. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter for open looks. Trust me, I know.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 5. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In it forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Leonard against Green. And here is Williams. Connects on the foul line jumper. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing. You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
George looking over the floor. Can't get it to fall.
The sheer disruptiveness of Green. I mean, one of the many reasons he was named first team NBA All-Defense in 2015.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. You just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shannon and Leonard are on the wing. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green. And it's Williams at the point.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Cauley-Stein. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thompson in the corner. Good! That was an enormous three-pointer.
Wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Shamet. Williams inside the line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Zubac's with it. Just 5 on the clock. On deep. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout timeout called the Warriors. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out. And they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on